This episode 62 of the Tommy Hazel Jack Jr. story is My Mommy and the Frenchman.
Hello, my name is Tommy Johnny Make's son, and today me, my twin brother Jack Jr., and my younger sister Angela went into my parents' bedroom carrying the breakfast food they had prepared, because today is Mommy's birthday, and my mommy, Mia, is so proud of my siblings, but my daddy, Jack, says he thought it was his birthday, but Mommy says no and she said it her my birthday. My twin brother can't help tease Daddy for saying that he couldn't even remember it or his wife's birthday. Me and my siblings asked my parents what gift he had prepared for my mommy, but Daddy says that it was a surprise for Mommy, so Daddy quickly rushed to the mall. However, he still had no idea what to buy for Mommy. That was when noticed a green bowling ball, so he was buying it. So after returned home,
Whilst my mommy's playing with my baby half-brother, my daddy
hid the gift inside a car. My mommy told Daddy that to celebrate her birthday her siblings, including her brother Uncle Jeff, especially her father Grandpa Oliver, and her sister Ashley were taking her out for steak that night. Soon, the night arrived, and the whole family gathered at the Music Steakhouse. That moment, Daddy, me, my siblings, my Grandpa Oliver, and the other family members are singing happy birthday to Mommy. However, my daddy stayed quiet and the son nailed everything to be quiet. He was ready to present his gift. All the music, 3 male waiters and 1 female waiter are sing happy birthday to my mommy and Daddy give her gift, and that is a green bowling ball, but Mommy looks confused.
So after
Returning home, my dad kept trying to start a conversation with it, but my mom didn't want to respond to this. My dad begged Mom to say something about it, and my mom finally told him that the green bowling ball was something he bought for her. And that was a weird birthday gift ever because she already have a bowling ball present for her. Well, my mom I had to keep the green bowling ball she was using herself, because she doesn't know where Daddy's bowling ball is since Daddy was playing bowling ball with my exam teacher Mr. Brooklyn. The next day, my mommy went to the bowling alley. However, she didn't know that is. She had no idea. The male employee told her to first choose a lane then put on a pair of bowling shoes so she start playing. Soon, my mommy picked a lane. She watched now the people around her playing. Then she threw the bowling ball with all her strength, but she only knocked down 1 pin. And that moment, she noticed the Frenchman named Jacques Pierre, but his friend called him Pierre for short. Wish that was his nickname. Anyways, he beside her, he made a perfect throw and knocked down all pins. Pierre also noticed my mom. She copied his movement and threw the ball, but the ball rolled straight into Pierre's lane. My mom quickly apologized to Pierre. He said it was no problem, then handed her to her green bowling ball engraved with the name Jack Make's son, and my mommy says no, Jack Make's son was my ball's name. So Pierre handed her over. He told my mom that her fingers are too slender and that ball was not suitable for her. Then he handed to her his own bowling ball. After confirming that my mom was a complete beginner, Pierre decided to
teach her
how to bowl. With his guidance,
my mommy
down all the pins, and my mom says Pierre is such a good person and teacher, and Pierre's job was a college teacher and bowling teacher, and he teach her every day. That he told my mom that he was a professional coach, and that he was willing to train her into a bowling expert, and that he began her lessons. Late at night, my mom finally returned home. It turns out Pierre was her former boyfriend. She met him at high school. Pierre was a high school jock, and all the ladies love him.
And the next day, Pierre bring the flowers to my mom. And me and my dog Rover saw this because Pierre took my mom to her room. And Pierre tell her the story why he teach anyone to do bowling because he's a bowling coach. And he used to be a sailor, which should call himself as a handsome French sailor, to able find it, and his love interest was a mermaid. Meanwhile, the next day, my mom's first ex-boyfriend, Bernie, came to the house and started talking to my mom, and Bernie says, "Oh, Mia, it's good to see you. I was a prom king and you're a prom queen and a prom party in high school. Because I used a clarinet to you, even though you look so beautiful. So do you want to back together? I'm gonna take you to the park." And my mom says, "Not right now, Bernie." Says, "I can't back together no more because I only married to Jack. Just get out. Just leave me alone already." Then in her room, Mommy's trying to go to sleep. Bernie just staring at her, and Bernie says, Oh, come on, I'll give you a grade. You remember back at the time when I used a clarinet and when I gave you this rose? Even though you're the wonderful woman and the beautiful woman I ever liked? And I wish I start back together. Let's hold hands together. But my mom just yelled and screamed and he said, No! No! What would you want from me, Bernie? I just told you to leave! I don't even care about your clarinet! And why do you want from me this time? And Bernie says, Jeez, you don't mean to know. I want to go back together. Even though you're only married, can you marry me? And my mom says, No, no, not even no. That's the answer is no. I told you just leave. I told you I'm married to my husband. Just get out of here, please. And Bernie was run away to home. And the next day, my dad asked my mom, and he says, Honey, what did you do to your green ball? And my mommy says, my former boyfriend Pierre just wiped it off. Like he wiped the bowling ball off of your name, even though you had your name on it. So my dad got furious. So he went to Pierre's house and he just yelled at Pierre and tried to hit him. And my father said it to him and he says, How would you marry my wife? You even know she was the most beautiful woman ever seen. You vile, red and rotten man. And my mommy says, No, Pierre didn't do that. He was trying to teach me how to bowling, even though he only helps me. And my dad was confused because Pierre never do that to my mom. And my dad says, Oh, that's great. Oh, that was a different as usual. So my dad, my mom, and Pierre play bowling together in the bowling alley. And at home, Pierre just leaves after with this. And I don't know why my mom meet her former boyfriend in the first place. And that's why my mom meets the Frenchman. Ian, see you in the next episode. Hey, do you like this video like this? Don't forget to like and subscribe. So, bye! Destiny Booker Studios.
Wow!
Hello!